somebody back here. Where am I? Damn, somebody's cut some trails in the weeds here. I'm sure it's for hunting. No trespassing. I'm sure it's for hunting. Old fence there anyway. Couldn't get through there if I wanted to. Where am I? I'm in beautiful East Central Illinois. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad in the summer. But the winters suck. They're getting harder and harder to tolerate, cope with. I'm getting too fat and crippled up in my old age. My ripe old age. They're just getting harder on me. So why, you ask, do I bother with wearing a helmet? That is a good question. To appease my son, he's been riding 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers, motorcycles, but predominantly 4-wheelers since he was 3 years old. I put him on his Suzuki 50 when he was 3 years old. And we've always made him wear a helmet. Oh. And I've had motorcycles most of my life, and then 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers as well, but I haven't had a street bike now for at least 2 years, possibly 3. And I would like to have another one. I had three bikes ago, I had a KLR, and it was a nice bike, don't get me wrong. 600 had plenty of low end oomph. It would take you places, even if you didn't want to go there. That's a nice trail. I'm going to have to come back here. That's a nice little boogie trail. But I'm wanting another bike, and anyway, I haven't had a bike now for probably 3 years, and I've got the itch to get one, but I wanted something. I didn't want another big cruiser. I've done the Harleys, I've done the Yamaha cruisers, I've done the Hondas, I've done the dirt bikes, I've done the Enduros, Dual Sport, and I had a Goldwing, so I've done the touring bikes as well. I got to thinking about another way. If I'm going to do this, I want something different this time, completely different. And at first I was thinking, maybe I'll just get a small Enduro, Dual Sport as they're called, you know. Something, 250, 200 to 350, somewhere in that range. And I started doing some research online, and I ran across California Scooter Company, and they are as of 2015 started, they are the sole importer and dealer for the Zongshen RX3 Cyclone. It is an economy adventure bike. .250cc water cooled. I think it's a 6-speed transmission. They're really nice bikes, and they can be had for under $4,000, brand new, to your door. They've got They are the sole distributor dealership. They have a 2-year warranty, parts and labor. While they do not have a network of dealers, you make arrangements with them, and they'll find you a local dealer they can deal with. You get your machine fixed, but the CSC scores away the bill. You don't do anything. You don't pay anything. So anyway, it's Zongshen. Well-known, well-respected Chinese bike, very high quality. If you do a search on them or go to the Chinese riders' websites, you'll see a ton of information on them. They've been very well received, and they are a percolating, they are a bubbling pot waiting to boil over. It would be great to see CSC. It would be wonderful to see them take off to the point where they could open a mid-country dealership, or I don't want to call it a dealership because they're trying to avoid the dealership. How about distribution point? That sound better? Maybe in St. Louis. That'd be kind of cool. Or even Indianapolis. To serve the central and eastern part of the country. That'd be fantastic. So, I got the hankering to get the bike. I pretty well settled on that one. I'm going to wait till spring because I don't want to buy it and then it just sit there and drive me insane not being able to ride it. I'm going to get one of those this spring, 2016. And I promised my wife and my son I'll wear a helmet. Well, as I was doing helmet research, that's when I stumbled across this whole video vlogging thing. Moto vlogging. Told you, brain damage. Moto vlogging. That's when I stumbled across the whole moto vlogging thing. Everride was the very first one I found. Because I was doing a search on AFX 39 helmets, and bingo, there he was. Great guy, great channel, YouTube. He's just a down-to-earth kind of guy. That got the wheels turning, and I thought, well, shoot, I shoot a little video here and there of things I repair, and like the work I did on this 700 here. I shot videos of it, got it on YouTube. Maybe I ought to give that a whirl. Well, I started searching more and more for moto vlogging. Of course, you run into the usual set of you want to call them culprits or suspects. How about personalities? And that's when I stumbled across Baker X Derek. He's something else. If you're gonna go look him up, be prepared. And he has a definite need for speed. And he cranked one up the other day online. He was over 150 miles an hour. Hell, I wouldn't do that in a car, let alone a damn motorcycle. Anyway, there's a lot of others. There's a lot of other moto vloggers out there that got me turned on to this. So anyway, that's what got me started on moto vlogging, and started doing some and Chinese. In the GoPro family, you had people with GoPro Hero, GoPro 2, GoPro 3, ding dang dong. Since I was just getting into this and I didn't know what all it would entail, what all I wanted to do, did I really want to spend that kind of money on something I had no clue as to whether I would even stay into, or what? I finally decided I'm just going to fart around with this, figure out what's what. I'm going to go Chinese. So thanks to YouTube, I started doing my research on the action cams and discovered the SJ4000. SJCam, SJ4000. I really like it. I've used it in the garage. You can see I got a mount here for it. It vibrates too damn much, so now it's mounted on the chin of this helmet. I got a couple videos on that. And today was the test, how everything works. I did have to do the modification deal. Dismount the camera, remove the internal microphone, and solder in a mono, a female port, and then mount it on the side of the camera. That, telling you, the circuit board is tiny, and even though I only gave, I don't know, $70 some odd for the camera, and then another $4 or $5 for the pieces I would need to install the jack, microphone jack. I didn't want to just, piss that money down the drain. But hey, it turned out well. It seems to be working just fine. I hope it's still working just fine. And I've got a third of the money in this than I would have in a GoPro. But putting that microphone jack in, that's the kind of stuff I'm kind of squirrely about doing. I like doing that crap. I enjoy doing that, to be quite honest. So this Barkbuster is lower than that one, and it's upsetting the symmetry of my ride. This is quite disconcerting. Then again, they're on there really good, they're really stout, so to hell with it. Acrobus. And if that's not the proper pronunciation, I'm sorry. I've heard it pronounced about 3 different ways. Let's open her up and let her eat a little. Usually about 60 is my, that's all folks. I give up before the motor does. I'm telling you, this thing's a beast.